black soil round, the best grassland the squatter had was spoiled by Ross's ground. Now many schemes to shift old Ross had racked the squatter's brains, but Sandy had the stubborn blood of Scotland in his veins. He cleared the land and fenced it, he ploughed the rich red soil, and every year a richer crop repaid him for his toil. Beneath the two for many years, the devil left his tracks. The squatter pounded Ross's stock, and Sandy pounded blacks. A well upon the lower run was filled with earth and logs, and black laid baits around the farm to poison Ross's dogs. It wasn't indeed a deadly feud of creed and class and race, but fate supplied a Romeo and Juliet in the case. And many times, across the flats beneath the Southern Cross, young Robert Black was seen to ride with pretty Tina Gross. One Christmas time, when months of drought had parched the western creeks, the bushfires started in the north and travelled south for weeks. At night along the riverside, the scene was grand and strange. The hill fires looked like lighted streets of cities in the range. The cattle tracks between the trees were like long dusky aisles, and on a sudden breeze the fire would sweep along for miles. With sounds like distant musketry crackled through the brakes, and over the flats of silver grass and hissed like angry snakes. It jumped across the running stream, it raced the pastures through, it climbed the trees and lit the boughs, fierce and fiercer grew. The sun had set on Christmas Eve, and through the scrublands wide, young Robert Black came racing high at home, as only a bushman ride. He galloped to the homestead door and gave the first alarm. The fire has passed the granite spur and close to Ross's farm. Now, father, send the men at once, they won't be wanted here. Poor Ross's wheat is all he has to see him through the year. Then let it burn, the squatter said. I'd like to see it done. I'll bless the fire if it'll clear selectors from the run. You can go, the squatter says, but you shan't take the men. Go and join your precious friends, but don't come back again. I won't come back, young Robert cried, and reckless in his ire, he turned his horse's head and sped and raced towards the fire. And there, for 3 long weary hours, half blind with smoke and heat, old Ross and Robert fought the fire that needed the lightning heat. The farmer's hand was steeled by fear of danger and of loss, and Robert fought the southern foe for love of Jenny Ross. But serpent-like, the curves and lines crept round them and between until they reached the boundary where the old coach road had been. The track is now our only hope. We must stop it there, said Ross. There's naught on earth will stop the fire if once it gets across. Then came a cruel gust of wind, and with a sudden rush, the fire leaped over the narrow track and clipped the fence of brush. The crop is done here, the farmer cried. We cannot save it now. And down upon the blackened ground he cast his blackened bough. And then wildly, with a rush of hope, his heart began to beat. As over the crackling of the flames came the sound of horses' feet. Here's hope at last, young Robert cried, and dashing through the smoke. And even as he spoke, the squatter and a dozen men came dashing through the smoke. Down to the ground each stockman jumped and bared each brawny arm, and tore green branches from the trees and fought for Ross's farm. When before the gallant band the beat of the flames came away, 2 grimy hands and friendship joined, and it was Christmas Day. Well, I haven't practiced, so I could turn into a real long one. There's a man who went out in the flood time and drought on the banks of the outer Barcoo, and they called him Mad Jack. The swag on his back was the perch for an old cockatoo. To towns near and far, and sheds shanty and bar, came tales of old Jack and his bird. And the one I relate was told by a mate, is just one of the many I've heard. Now, Jack was a bloke who could drink, holy smoke. He could sing 20 pots to your 10, and the old cockatoo, he could sweep quite a few, and he drank along with the men. On On a day when the heat was a thing hard to beat, old Jack and his old cockatoo came in from the west to the old swagman's rest. And Jack ordered schooners for two. When those had gone down, he pulled out half a crown, and they drink till that money was spent. And he pulled half a note from his tattered old coat, and between them they drank every cent. And the old cockatoo, he swore red, black and blue, and he knocked all the notes off the bar. And he flew through the air and he pulled in the hair of a bloke who was drinking 3-star. Then he pulled all the pegs from the barrels and kegs and knocked the bottles all down from the shelf. And with a sound like a cheer, he dived into the beer, and he finished up drowning himself. And old Jack awoke from his sleep, he there spoke, but he cried like a lost husband's wife. And his quick falling tear in the bucket with the beer, and the men had to swim for their life. Old Jack, he didn't drown. When the waters went down, he was lying there, still and blue. His towel, plain and wide, stretched out by his side, was his trackmate, the old cockatoo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Roger Hearns. Carry that, come on. Carry that, carry that. Carry that. I am very nice, I'm very nice. Experience was as a moment, so let's talk and have a good time. Talk very quietly now.
Very sweet and very lovable, and that's why so many friends want to get up on stage with her and be near her. They're also wonderful musicians, the lovely Lonnie Martin and the gorgeous Reese Owen behind me. So please make welcome Helen Rowe and friends.
Well, thanks, Andrew. I should never tell you to say this situation. No, that was beautiful. I'm just joking. I'm working on accepting compliments. It's workshop 6A. Accept compliments. That's all. Even if it's the worst performance in the life. Okay.
you might have thought. But the Pomeroys are also famous for doing a number of kind of risque numbers, and well, they keep telling us so, but we don't get to see them all that often. And Karina has a bit of an issue here because she says she keeps hearing about this legendary number that Kathy does, and she's never heard it. So Kathy has spent the last hour and a half getting into a costume and a makeup and everything to do this number beautifully for Karina. So please make welcome the lovely Kathy Pomeroy.
I'm not laughing.
This song has a chorus, and you will sing.
My name is Joan, the Leather Queen. You all know what I do. My clientele is so select, like something from Who's Who. They come to me to punish them for every naughty prank, and then they're all so grateful. I go laughing to the bank. Crack, crack goes a whip, oh how the lashes sting. I tie up chaps in chains and straps and beat them till they sing. I make some growl so humbly while I stand there serene. There's none can treat a man more cruel than Joan the Leather Queen. Me ma was into discipline for years ere I was born. She went to work at 6 o'clock and got to bed at dawn. One night she'd take me with her when I was home from school, and once she let me cane my old headmaster something cruel. Crack, crack goes a whip, oh how the lashes sting. I tie up chaps in chains and straps and beat them till they sing. I make some growl so humbly while I stand there serene. Treat a man more cruel than Joan the Leather Queen. Better. I always pay my income tax, my rates, my GST. I've a friend or two in revenue who's very good to me. And every week they come round to collect whatever's due, and I pay them back in whacks and smacks. Don't you wish that you could too? Crack, crack goes a whip, oh how the lashes sting. I tie up chaps in chains and straps and beat them till they sing. I make some growl so humbly while I stand there serene. There's none can treat a man more cruel than Joan the Leather Queen. I've a workshop here at Mitchenville. Right now it's all the crack. Just left at the reception and first door around the back. There's lashings of surprises for you to come and see. You might think you can't dance or sing, but you'll do both for me. I tie up chaps and chains and straps and beat them till they sing. must concede the life I lead might sound a trifle queer, but I've never harmed a living soul who's not a volunteer. And underneath my armoured bra beats an honest heart and true. So perhaps you might come back one night and see what I can do. Crack, crack, goes a whip, oh how the lashes sting. I tie up chaps in chains and straps and beat them till they sing. I make some growl so humbly while I stand there serene. There's none can treat a man more cruel than Joan the Leather Queen. Crack, crack, goes a whip, oh how the lashes sting. I tie up chaps in chains and straps and beat them till they sing. I make some growl so humbly while I stand there serene. There's none can treat a man more cruel than Joan the Leather Queen. Just check your yellow pages now for Joan the Leather Queen.
Sorry, I don't think that was Kathy Pomeroy at all. It was her evil twin. There's a certain amount of cake cutting is allegedly about to occur. So please ring Victoria, and before that the UK for an ungodly amount of time, and it's so lovely to have them back. Nicole Murray and John Thompson, otherwise known as Cloud Street. Please make them welcome.
We'd like to start with a song that's dedicated to the happy couple, to Karina and Ian. It's a song about Morris dancing. Which they have requested, and it's a song called Dance Up the Sun.
Dance up the sun on a fine May morning, dance up the sun, the call in the spring, dance away the dark while the new day's dawning. All is new when we dance and we sing, the bells will ring when the Morris men come. We call in the spring and we dance up the sun, the bells will ring when the Morris men come. We call in the spring and we dance up the sun. Bring. The music rises with the first lights gleaming, the dawn will break, the bells will ring, the bells will ring when the Morris men come. We call in the spring and we dance up the sun, the bells will ring when the Morris men come. We call in the spring and we dance up the sun. The tunes all sound to the tattercoats flying. We call up the light as the day comes in. The bells will ring when the Morris men come. We call in the spring and we dance up the sun. The bells will ring when the Morris men come. We call in the spring and we dance up the sun. Ancient ways with the seasons turning, the passing year sees the dance go on. We sing the past as we dance to the future. We celebrate the year with the dawn of the sun. The bells will ring when the Morris men come. We call in the spring and we dance up the sun. The bells will ring when the Morris men come. We call in the spring and we dance up the sun. The bells will ring when the Morris men come. We call in the spring and we dance up the sun. Oh, thank you.
Karina, would you like to hear the first time ever I saw your face or the wine song?
Rather than us deciding.
The wine song is the other choice. Which one would you like?
The wine song, and actually you sing the wine song and I'll sing the foot. No.
It'd be like the Hogwarts national anthem if we did that. We're going to sing a song for Karina, which she has requested. Well, we gave her a choice, and she chose this one. This is a song about wine, so if you have any, it's a good time to drink it. Karina's drinking cider, of course. Well, there are those who like their wine because it adds sophistication to that hearty meal they're serving to their friends. And there are those who like their wine because it helps in the creation of that party feel on which so much depends. And there are those who like their wine to come from eastward facing chateau on the plateau of the rain and all that bunk. Their motives are not mine. I like lots and lots of wine, and I like it cause it gets me drunk. There are those who take a glass because it helps them to relax. They find it helps their social manner to improve. It's a useful scheme I've taken to its ultimate extreme. I sometimes get so well relaxed I can't move. And there's another kind of fella, drinks champagne to make him mellow, and he swears by Clicquot, Bollinger and Brut. Well, I tried some Brut myself, I found it on the bathroom shelf. He was right, it got me mellow as a newt. You can judge your wine by the quality of the vine, its color or bouquet and all that junk. But it all comes back to the falling over factor and the fact that it makes you drunk. There are those who like to think that it's important what you drink. They haven't got an inkling what it's all about. They spend their evenings wasting decent drinking time by tasting drops of this and that and spitting it all out. They pass the wine along the table, they even bother to read the label, muttering things like, what a shame the cork has shrunk, or fruity nose or too much tannin, when they ought to get a man in who appreciates the chance to get drunk. They spend their time describing what they ought to be imbibing, which is wine, of course, although you'd never think it. For they use words like young but promising, precocious, full of fun. You'd think they'd want to adopt the stuff, not drink it. And at a meal, these silly asses have a row of empty glasses, a different wine with every dish they eat. Me, I fix whatever's handy in a stiff all-purpose shandy that goes very nice with fish or shredded wheat. You can judge your wine by the quality of the vine, its color or bouquet and all that junk, but it all comes back to the falling over factor and the fact that it makes you drunk. There are those who take delight pronouncing all the labels right. They roll their arms and do the German glottal. Me, I couldn't give a monkey's, cause the stuff that gets you drunk is on the inside, not the outside of the bottle. So have the cheese and wine, invite your friendly Philistine. Call me drunken, call me soft, or call me wino. What do I know? You'll find me in the kitchen, I'll be giggling and twitching, having a sup and throwing up across your lino. You can judge your wine by the quality of the vine, its color or bouquet if you insist, but it all comes back to the falling over factor and the fact that it makes you misty-eyed and mellow, makes you mortgage more than miserable and pissed.
Now we have a song principally played on the cardboard box. This is for all the box players from this afternoon.
This is also a request for Karina. The wooden spoon is in my fingers and there's dancing in the dough, creaming butter in the sugar, beating egg whites in the snow, folding milk and flour and turning fragrant tablespoon up the go. table's merry disarray, told of splendor and renown, a wondrous life resumed into the clay. I was there to play my part, for smooth as marble sat the king, clinking glasses, glowing stories, all the love that gathered I away. The wooden spoon is in my fingers, it is dancing in the dawn, creaming butter and with sugar, beating egg whites in the snow, folding milk and flour and turnip, fragrant tablespoon of liquor, lightly rising with my thoughts as little candles burn and flicker. Fruit cake, Christmas cake is fruit cake, wedding cake is fruit cake, nuts and cherries, rum or brandy, fruit cake, wrapped in paper new bake, festive journeys we make to mark a grand occasion with a fruit cake, Christmas cake is fruit cake, wedding cake is fruit cake, nuts and cherries, rum or brandy, fruit cake, wrapped in paper new bake, festive journeys we make to mark a grand occasion with a
Oh, thank you. Boy.
Don has asked us to finish this one with this one so that we can then have at least a band, if not a bush dance. We'll at least have a bush band.
Or a dance band.
Or a dance band, or some kind of band. So we're going to finish with a song that we think about 90% of the audience knows already. So if you'd like to sing along with this, we'd really love you to.
A very, very English song with a very, very Irish tune attached. It's hard to get good plumbing pipe these days. I'm not going to ask you about that. Although I'm not rich and although I'm not poor, I'm as happy as them that's got thousands or more. Thousands or more. Thousands or more. Thousands or more. I'm as happy as them that's got thousands or more. We stand here before you all cheerful and gay, since we learned a new act to drive sorrows away. Sorrows away, sorrows away, sorrows away. Since we learned a new act to drive sorrows